it's Cheryl. I'm back on the allotment. We've had so much rain. I'm sinking in this membrane. It's rained for like 2 days straight. I initially came up with a job in mind, which was to run the wire and finish the fence, but that's not going to happen today because we just received a wood delivery, which is fantastic, and we've been waiting for that because it's February now and I really need to start getting the beds in and getting them filled for next month, so I can start growing stuff. So the plan today is start to make, I think, 3 beds or 4 beds. We'll see how we get on. So yeah, enjoy. Guys, we bought these trusses for holding the wood for when we're making our beds in Screwfix. Just that they're a right height for us when you're cutting, because it's so dangerous with the saw. So look, it's our first time using these, so hopefully they work. But excited to see how we get on with them. So guys, we're here just measuring the beds we kind of want. I'm thinking 10-foot beds by 4 foot. Which is really good length for us and for the allotment plot itself. So yeah, that's what we're thinking today. we do have to secure the beds together, because if you don't, they will move, and then if you do want to move them down the line around your allotment, it's easier if they're just one piece. So just a little piece of wood screwed into each layer of the wood, and it's secure. Perfect. Yeah. So that's how you do it. It's very, very simple. Guys, did I forget to mention that Penny loves the sun? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you in the sun? Are you relaxing in that bed? So guys, this is my old allotment plot. It's, as you can see, it's tiny. I had 3 beds, and I had right here, right there was a little greenhouse that I purchased, you know, the little plastic ones. However, the first storm that came battered it. It landed way up the top of the allotment up there, on the manure pile, which I said to my husband, do you know what, that's where it should have been built from the start, because it was a load of crap. But anyway, look, it's gone. I won't be purchasing that again. It's actually a waste of money. But I do want to, the jobs that I do have to do here is all this topsoil has to be removed, particularly these 2 beds here, because this is an enriched topsoil. So I purchased this topsoil myself. It's a combination of topsoil, compost, and slate or something. Slate, yes. And it was my first harvest, and the vegetables were amazing. So I definitely will be. This is expensive, guys. This cost me €100 a ton, and it's a ton per bed. So I'm definitely not leaving this here. Also, all these wood chippings, I purchased all these as well. So I do want to bring them with me, because if you can kind of see my layout, the fence is gone now. But I had all the chippings in between the beds, so it was just very low maintenance, this allotment plot was at the time. As I said, I wanted to kind of have it as weed free as possible, because I work full time, so it's really hard to kind of try and get the time to be weeding, because they just grow and grow and grow. There's never an end to weeds. So all of this will have to, all these weeds will have to come up now, because I haven't touched this plot in a very long time. However, I will be salvaging these. These are my strawberry plants. I got so many strawberries off them last year, so I will be keeping them. There is little things I can keep, like they're weeds, don't worry about this, but this asparagus, this is something that I will be keeping, and hoping that I can bring back to life. So I will be keeping that. I have planted stuff here that I didn't get a chance to harvest. So that's kale. I didn't get a chance to harvest all of these things because I happened to just get a new plot, so we started to move stuff straight away when I got the plot. But this has been allocated, so I do have a lot of work to do tomorrow on this and strip it right back to the membrane, because I want to bring my topsoil with me. Over here is my compost bin. And this was a little decking area that I used in the summer with little chairs, just to have a little tea break or whatever I wanted to do, or rest. So I am going to be bringing that structure with me as well tomorrow. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of work still here, and the same up in the other plot. So I was speaking to the man that allocates the plots, and he was saying, look, I have given this to a lady, she has been out to look at it, so you do really need to kind of finish this up now so I can give it to her and she can start working. So I feel a little bit under pressure at the moment, but all's good. We'll get through it. Start it tomorrow anyway. Once I get this topsoil up, that's the most important thing here, because it's expensive. And guys, I will be doing a kind of a price on setting up an allotment for you, because it's quite expensive to set up an allotment if you're buying wood and compost and stuff like that. It can all add up. So I'm at a really expensive price at the moment. So when it's all done, I will do a overall price on setting up an allotment for you and what it costs me. Now, however, there is manure here on the allotments for free, and there is mushroom compost. I particularly don't like it. I don't mind topping up the beds with mushroom compost. However, guys, if you're not into weeds, it's very weedy. So this is my little journey back up to my allotments, my new plot. But yeah, that mushroom compost is very, very weedy. So that's why I did make a decision to use the enriched topsoil. And I'm glad I did, because it was really, really beneficial. So just in regards to the screws that we used 80mm screws. And as you can see, they were too big. We would have got away with 60. So we can't leave them like this, because going in and out, they will scrape you. So they will have to be cut off. We are going to cut them off or hammer them down. But yeah, we just can't leave them like that. It's okay on the inside of the bed, because that will be full anyway with topsoil. But just walking along the edge of that now would be very dangerous. So yes, 60mm would be perfect if you're making these sort of beds, so that you don't have any of these screws, so they're everywhere. So we will have to correct that little issue. So just be mindful of what screws you're getting. Guys, we're done here today. We're going to head home. So yeah, look, we got a lot of work done today, a lot more to do tomorrow. So thanks a million for watching.